thought I had it all. A loving wife, a beautiful home, a life we built together over 10 years. We were that couple, the one everyone looked up to. High school sweethearts who made it. But behind the perfect picture, a storm was brewing. One I never saw coming until it was too late. It started with small things. Her phone was always glued to her hand, angled away from me. Late nights at work became more frequent. When I asked about her day, her answers were vague, just short, one-word replies. The warmth we shared had turned into a polite, chilly distance. I tried to ignore the gnawing feeling in my gut, telling myself I was being paranoid. I wanted to trust her. I loved her. One evening, she said she was going out with her girlfriends. I was channel surfing when her tablet, synced to her phone, buzzed on the coffee table. A message popped up, not from a girlfriend, but from a name I didn't recognize. The message read, "Can't wait to have you all to myself tonight. You'll never know." My world stopped. My heart hammered against my ribs, and a cold dread washed over me. I couldn't resist. With trembling hands, I opened the chat history. It was all there. Months of messages, photos, plans for secret meets. They weren't just flirting. They were living a whole other life behind my back. The man was a colleague of hers, someone I'd met at company parties and shook hands with, smiling, completely oblivious. The pain was sharp, a physical ache in my chest. But what I found next was what truly shattered me. Buried in her cloud storage, in a folder ominously labeled Plan B, I found everything. Financial statements, copies of our shared assets, and emails with a divorce lawyer. There were even screenshots of apartment listings near her lover's place. She wasn't just cheating, she was methodically planning her exit, making sure she'd land on her feet, financially secure. While I was left to pick up the pieces of our broken life, this wasn't a mistake or a moment of weakness. It was a cold, calculated betrayal. She had a safety net, a backup plan, ready to deploy the second she was done with me. She was just waiting for the right moment to pull the plug. I didn't confront her that night. I was too stunned, too hurt. I spent the night staring at the ceiling, the happy memories of our life together replaying in my mind, now tainted by this new, horrific reality. How could the woman I shared my dreams with be capable of such deception? The next day, I contacted my own lawyer. I showed him everything, the messages, the Plan B folder. He was shocked but immediately set to work protecting my interests. When I finally confronted her, the look on her face wasn't one of remorse. It was shock. Not because she was caught, but because her perfectly laid out plan had been discovered. She didn't expect me to find out about the affair, let alone her escape strategy. The divorce was messy, but with the evidence I had, it was clear she had acted in bad faith. The Plan B she had so carefully crafted ended up working against her in court. In the end, I was able to protect the assets I had worked so hard for. It's been a long and painful journey. Healing from a betrayal this deep isn't easy, and some days are harder than others. But finding out about her backup plan, as devastating as it was, gave me the clarity I needed. It showed me who she truly was. It wasn't just an affair. It was a complete disregard for me, for our marriage, for our entire history. I'm rebuilding my life now, piece by piece. It's not the life I planned, but it's a life built on truth, and for that, I'm grateful. It's a tough lesson, but sometimes you have to see someone's backup plan to understand you were never their first priority. Thanks for listening to my story. If you found this story compelling, please like and subscribe for more.